Hey there. We're starting a new game, obviously, Metal Gear Solid. And I hope that you have watched my Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 playthroughs, because they make this one make a lot more sense. I played this game first. This is the first one in the series I played. And there were some confusing parts if you've never played Metal Gear 1 and 2, but now that I have, this game makes more sense. There is a little pre-story. I think we watched the briefing first, and then there's a video sequence that plays before the title screen, and I forget the proper order, but we'll do both those and then we'll get into the game.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff, and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake. Don't worry, this injection won't hurt a bit.
What's the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
Snake, listen up. It all went down 5 hours ago. Heavily armed soldiers occupied Shadow Moses Island, a remote island off the coast of Alaska.
What soldiers?
Next generation special forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't met, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so. You see, the island is the site of a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, and the president of ArmsTech, Kenneth Baker. They're both being held as hostages.
Those are some heavy-duty hostages.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I haven't even said whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
Infiltration method, well, let's just start at the top, I guess. Hello? That's gonna play the whole sequence again, isn't it? Okay, not this one. What other sci-fi VHS cassettes do we have? Let's look at our infiltration method.
Tell me about the nuclear weapon disposal facility.
The disposal facility includes a hardened underground base. Even with our most advanced intelligence gathering equipment, we can't tell what's happening inside.
So someone needs to penetrate, gather intelligence, and report back. Sounds like a spy movie. What's the insertion method?
Well, an air insertion is impossible.
Not with this storm going on.
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
Approach?
Yes, within a few miles of it. The facility is equipped with sonar detection capabilities. They'd be able to hear our engine or propeller noise.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
Launch?
Same as a torpedo, only this has no propulsion device of its own. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
You want me to swim in sub-zero Alaskan water?
Don't worry. That suit represents the latest advances in polythermal technology. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Okay. Time limit. Tell me more.
What's the time limit?
24 hours. They say they'll launch after 24 hours.
Do they say what the target will be?
So far, they haven't mentioned the target.
When did the countdown start?
5 hours ago.
Operation members? Person in charge. I think he's naked.
Colonel, who are you speaking for?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The President of the United States.
Which means that the President must be meeting with his top aides in the map room about now, huh?
No, at this point they're still video conferencing with each other.
If that's a real nuclear warhead, shouldn't they issue a COG?
Not yet. The Secretary of Defense has operational control and is fully aware of the situation. After you infiltrate, if you determine they possess nuclear launch capabilities, a COG will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter under Mount Washington, I suppose there isn't that much reason to worry yet. Is the National Security Agency in on this?
Yes. So is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
The DIA? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
They'll be sending us some support.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
I'm pretty sure he's naked. Support crew?
We need backup from a specialist. I'm just an amateur when it comes to nuclear weapons.
I know. That's why I've requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko. She'll be providing you backup by codec.
A female analyst?
She's built up an impressive record as an advisor for the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. Contact her if you have any questions. She's also an expert on high-tech weapons.
Where's she working from?
At her home in Los Angeles.
California. Seems like a million miles away.
She's also working remotely these days. True to life. Roy Campbell, tell me about yourself.
Colonel, you're retired. Why are you involved in this?
Because there aren't many people who know Foxhound as well as I do.
Is that really the only reason?
I've been soldiering for a long time. I don't know anything else. I guess even though I'm getting a little old, I still love to be in the field.
Colonel, you're a lousy liar. Tell me the real reason.
Okay, Snake. Sorry. I'll be frank. A person very dear to me is being held hostage.
Who is it?
My niece, Meryl.
Oh?
What was your niece doing here?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt. And my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl. He died in the Gulf War. Since then, I've been watching after her.
A personal motive, Colonel. That's not very soldierly.
I'm retired. I'm just an old man now. And I'm your friend.
Since when are we friends?
I've thought of us as friends since the fall of Zanzibar.
With my personality, I don't have too many friends.
That's what I trust about you. It's what makes you human. Please, Snake. Save my niece, Meryl.
All right. But I have two conditions.
Name them.
1, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And 2, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No cutoffs involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called. But one thing.
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand, Colonel.
Now that's an interesting one, because I think if you don't watch these briefings, you get totally blindsided when you find Meryl. It's like, who's this? What's going on? Tell me about Dr. Naomi. Tell me more.
That doctor, is she part of this operation too?
She was in charge of Foxhound's gene therapy. She knows more about those men than anyone else.
You mean you've seen them naked?
Make no mistake, I'm not a nurse. I'm a scientist.
By the way, what was that injection for?
It's a combination of nanomachines and an anti-freezing peptide so that your blood and other bodily fluids don't freeze, even at subarctic temperatures.
Nanomachines?
Not just one kind, either. There are different types which will replenish the supply of adrenaline, nutrition, and sugar in your bloodstream.
Now I don't have to worry about food.
I also put some nootropics in there.
Say what?
Nootropics. A class of drugs which will help improve your mental functioning.
It'll make me smarter, huh? Anything else?
Yes. Benzedrine. It's a type of stimulant. It'll keep you alert and responsive for 12 straight hours.
That was quite a cocktail. Anything else in there?
Those nanomachines will also keep your Codex batteries charged up.
I guess I can call you when I'm ready to go on a diet.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I like Metal Gear, Dave. And this is the PS1 version. There's I think there's a PC version you get your hands on, which I think is just a higher resolution, and then there's a GameCube like remake. This is the original version. Well, this is the digital version of the PlayStation Store, because I don't trust my disc after like 20 years. Tell me about the hostages.
The chief of DARPA and the president of an arms manufacturing company. What business did they have at a nuclear weapons disposal facility?
The truth is that secret exercises were being conducted at the time the terrorist group attacked.
Must be extremely important exercises if those two were directly involved. Were they testing some kind of new advanced weapon?
I'm not privy to that information.
Do we know exactly where they're being held?
The DARPA chief has also been injected with a mini transmitter. As you get closer, you should be able to pick up his location on your radar.
Nuclear weapons?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuclear missile?
They say they do. They even gave us the serial number of the warhead they plan to use.
Was the number confirmed?
I'm afraid so. At the very least, they've got their hands on a real nuclear warhead.
Isn't there some kind of safety device to prevent this type of terrorism?
Yes. Every missile and warhead in our arsenal is equipped with a PAL, which uses a discrete detonation code.
PAL?
Permissive Action Link. The safety control system built into all nuclear weapons systems. But even so, we can't rest easy.
Why not?
Because the DARPA chief knows the detonation code.
But even if they have a nuclear warhead, it must have been removed from its missile. All the missiles on these disposal sites are supposed to be dismantled. It's not that easy to get your hands on an ICBM.
That used to be true. But since the end of the Cold War, you can get anything if you have enough money and the right connections.
You can get anything. Have I ever played Twin Snakes? I played Twin Snakes. It's a fine game. Tell me about their armament.
How well armed are these terrorists? I know there was an exercise going on at the time they revolted.
They're heavily armed, I'm afraid.
What about their battle experience?
The 6 members of Foxhound in charge are all hardened veterans. They're tough enough to eat nails and ask for seconds.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Foxhound.
The others are next-generation special forces. They're not your average grunts either.
That didn't tell me anything about their armament. Their demand?
So what exactly are they demanding?
A person's remains.
Remains?
That's right. To be more accurate, cell specimens which contain the individual's genomic information.
Cell specimens? Why would they want that?
The terrorists need them. You see, these next-generation special forces have been strengthened through gene therapy.
Strengthened?
You've heard of the Human Genome Project. They've been mapping the human genome, and they're nearly finished. Following up on this research, the military has been working towards identifying those genes which are responsible for making effective soldiers.
There are genes that do that?
Yes. And using gene therapy, they're able to transplant those genes into regular soldiers.
Gene therapy?
I'll explain this part. With gene therapy, we can remove those genes which we know may lead to sickness or disease, and at the same time splice in genes with beneficial effects, such as resistance to cancer, for example.
In other words, we can overcome all sorts of genetic diseases, and at the same time add genetic characteristics as desired.
Okay. And so if you knew what genes were responsible for making the perfect soldier, you could implant them in the same way, right?
Yes, we could.
But it all depends on being able to isolate and identify those soldier genes.
And in order to do that, it's helpful if you can study the genomic information of one of the greatest soldiers ever.
These are not really on point with the title of the video. It's like, what is their demand? They want this guy's cell. Let's go off on a tangent about the cell. Genetic strengthening?
One of the greatest soldiers ever?
The man they call the greatest warrior of the 20th century.
You don't mean Big Boss.
That's right. We've been working feverishly to identify the genes responsible for his incredible combat skill. So far, we've discovered about 60 of the so-called soldier genes.
So his body was recovered after all.
Yes, and his cells have remained frozen in a cryo chamber. His genomic information is a priceless treasure to mankind.
Priceless to the military, perhaps.
His body was burned severely, but it was possible to restore his DNA profile from just a single strand of his hair.
You people are amazing. And then you're gonna transplant those genes into soldiers?
Yes. We'll use a process that I discovered called gene targeting. The strongest soldiers don't become what they are by acquiring their skills through training or experience. We now know that hereditary factors are far more crucial for creating superior soldiers.
Snake, we can't give them his body. It's potentially more dangerous than all the nuclear warheads on that island put together.
I hear the terrorists are calling themselves the Sons of Big Boss.
The Sons of Big Boss?
There you go, and see, that's a bigger deal. Because we know in Metal Gear 2, we're the one that killed Big Boss. Yeah, fucking burned his skin off his robot body. Next Generation Special Force Unit? Tell me more.
Tell me about these next generation special forces.
They started out as an anti-terrorist special ops unit, made up of former members of biochem units, technical escort units, and the nuclear emergency search team. Their purpose was to respond to threats involving next-generation weapons of mass destruction, including NBC weapons.
Until they were added, that is.
Who's they?
These guys didn't start out as regular army.
Looks like a pretty international group. Mercenaries?
Yeah, and it gets worse. Most of them were from a merc agency that I think you're familiar with. They were part of Big Boss's private guard. And after Big Boss went down, The military just bought out all their contracts.
Outer heaven.
After that, they were merged with our own VR unit, Force 21, and retrained. If you ask me, these so-called next-generation special forces should be called simulated soldiers. They have no real battle experience.
Video game players, huh?
Don't forget they've all been strengthened with gene therapy. They carry genes which make them excellent soldiers. Don't get careless just because they don't have much experience.
I thought using genetically modified soldiers was prohibited by international law.
Yes, but those are just declarations, not actual treaties.
The interesting thing is that nearly every member of the unit conspired in this attack.
This is going on for... Oh, good. Another one appeared. The reason for unanimous approval? What? Just a few more videos to
How
go.
could an entire unit be subverted to rebellion?
They're calling it a revolution.
Since they all went through the same gene therapy, they probably felt closer than brothers. They see the unit as their only family.
The sons of Big Boss. But if they were regular army, they must have been interviewed periodically by army counselors.
According to their files, they all got straight A's on their psychological tests. They all seemed like fine, upstanding, patriotic soldiers.
But they all took part in the uprising?
No, several people didn't show up on the day of the exercise. That's why there was a resupply of troops.
Was there any sign recently that something might be wrong?
There was a report a month ago that they were acting strangely.
Apparently they consulted classified information about the soldier genes and performed their own gene therapy experiments.
They can do that even without you?
Well, our gene therapy process is almost completely automated. And besides that, they're all geniuses with IQs over 180.
Even the existence of this genome army is a national secret of the highest order. We've been hoping to investigate this thing quietly and deal with it behind closed doors.
They all have IQs of 180. So that means I can outsmart a single one of them. I have an IQ of 181. Unit Foxhound, my former unit? Again, this is a bigger deal because we know from Metal Gear 1 and 2 that we were with Foxhound.
High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of. An elite group combining firepower and expertise. They're every bit as good as when I was commanding them.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity.
Whoops, did I close it?
High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit.
I think I closed it by
the one
accident
that I was
there.
a commander of. An elite group combining firepower and expertise. They're every bit as good as when I was commanding them.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter.
Looks like a lovely bunch of folks. Too bad we'll be meeting under these circumstances.
And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
Yes. And you're the only person who can stand against him.
I liked how not only is one of the members of Foxhound like this weird racist stereotype, they also couldn't figure out his description. What do we got? We got the sniper, super psychic guy, Mr. Disguise, Randy Revolver, that Indian fella, Liquid Snake. We got the whole gang. And for some reason, their class photo, they all decided to wear dusters, which are like regular jackets, but longer and much more badass. Tell me more about Liquid Snake, though.
Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake. The man with the same code name as you.
Tell me what you know.
He fought in the Gulf War as a teenager, the youngest person in the SAS. His job was to track down and destroy mobile Scud missile launching platforms. You were there too, I believe. Didn't you infiltrate Western Iraq with a platoon of Green Berets?
I was just a kid myself back then.
The details are classified, but it seems that originally he penetrated the Middle East as a sleeper for the SIS.
He was a spy for the British Secret Intelligence Service?
But he never once showed his face in Century House. He was taken prisoner in Iraq, and after that there was no trace of him for several years. After you retired, he was rescued and became a member of Foxhound.
I thought that by the time I left, they were no longer using code names.
I don't know his real name. That information is so highly classified that even I can't look at it. Here's a photo of him. Pretty shocking, huh? His skin tone is different, but otherwise you two are exact duplicates.
I have a twin?
I don't know the details, but it seems so. That's why we really need you for this mission.
You're the only one who can beat him. Now that I've met you, I know. You've got something that he doesn't. I can see it in your eyes.
Why don't I find that thought more comforting?
No, I don't think he's meant to be blonde, Justin. I think it's just the shading in those little cutscenes. Alright, that's finally it. And then now there should be a little cinematic of me going to the island, and then the game actually begins. I mean, this is all optional shit, but it's nice to look at it.
I need to borrow your scissors.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry, just gonna clean myself up a little.
Huh?
A little manscaping here.
I don't want to be mistaken for the leader of the terrorists.
Got to make your mullet look a little more presentable. So we should leave it here for a second. And then there'll be a little cutscene sequence of the sub dropping me off. Then we can finally begin Metal Gear Solid, like a 40-minute intro. How am I supposed to find the codec stuff that was on the CD case? Well, I mean, it's the future. You can just look it up, or just remember it, because I played this game a lot when I was a kid. The demo was on my demo disc, and then I rented it a few times when I was a kid. It's a really fun game. Here we go.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Alright, now we can play Metal Gear Solid. Hey there. So, because they recycled a lot of the audio from the briefing files, I want to touch on it again. What the fuck were they thinking with Vulcan Raven? Like, we're making a special unit. I want to get the revolver guy, and the disguise guy, the sniper girl. Oh yeah, grab her. And, that guy across the street, he's like 10 feet tall. Ask him if he wants to be in the army. Yeah, he's Native American. He's probably got magic. Who's gonna drive the tank? A regular human? Need this big motherfucker to do it for us. Alright. Start button. New game. I don't trust myself. Well, I haven't played this game since high school, which I'm an old man, so that was a long time ago. But yeah, hard, radar off. No, thank you. Extreme. I think someone is actually streaming an extreme playthrough right now if you want to watch it. We're going to play it on normal. You know, regular human difficulty. This is right after the last video we just saw. So we're swimming in. Am I playing on a PS1? This is a PS3. I'm not actually sure where my PlayStation 1 is. In some closet somewhere. I'm only set up to record things that accept HDMI, so I can't record PS1 or PS2 or GameCubes. Hello?
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Perfect. They'll just hear me talking to myself as I sneak into their super fortress. And yes, Justin, they can. Alright, let me see if I can remember this game. Alright. Can you crouch walk? No, you only crawl. Remember your CQC training. Actually, I think Solid Snake has shit CQC training. As a quirk of, I think it's a double quirk. It's like, one, they couldn't figure it out, and also I think he despises Big Boss, so he purposely doesn't use CQC. Oh, hello?
Snake, you have to crawl to get through there. First, crouch down by pressing the crawl button, and then use the directional button to crawl in the direction you want.
Be careful, though. Crawling is slow and you can't attack when you're doing it either.
You can stand up by pressing the crawl button again.
Thanks, guys. Crawling is slow. I can't wait till they call me. Looks like you got a little rumbly in your tumbler there, Snake. Pull your pants down. Pooping is slow, but necessary. Alright, triangles for first person, which... that's going to come in handy because it's all preset angles on these levels. Let's go. There's someone. There he is. See him on the radar. If it's like Metal Gear 1 and 2, which I'm pretty sure it is, the radar breaks when we get caught. We're doing a pure no alert, no kills run, right? We are absolutely not. We're going to get the shit caught out of us. Luckily, these guys have 180 IQ, so we can, I don't know. They're so busy thinking about curing cancer, they forget that I'm attacking them if I hide long enough. Soliton radar breaks during alert status. I knew it. Let's go for it.
What was that noise?
It was nothing. It was nothing. Hello? A ration. Alright, we'll just chill out here. Is there anything in this water here? There was a ration in the one side. Hello? Stay cool. Alright, he's just got a bit of the yawn. Superior soldier indeed. I think we want to go straight up. Nope, that was a close one. He would have patrolled right into me. The crazy thing is if you go... oh, never mind. If you go first person, I think you lose your radar. No, I don't want to go that way. I want him to come around. It was a really impressive game for its time. But I think it was also in development for a long fucking time. I'm sure he was probably working on it right after Metal Gear 2, as soon as he was allowed to go near a PS1 dev kit. I think we can walk behind him. I think it's the puddles that alert them. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Later, you fucking idiot. Oh, shit. Never mind. I'm the idiot. That's going to be a problem. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's all good in the hood.
What was that noise?
Shh, it was nothing. It was nothing.
What was that noise?
We're fucking out of here. Later, losers. Nice and quiet, just the way I like it. Colonel, it's Snake. I've infiltrated without alerting them. No one's the wiser. I really trimmed that hair. I mean, we're going to get caught a lot, but we did get past that first room. I remember when I was a kid, that demo disc, I got shot in the dick about 1 billion times just on that first room. I'm not sure if that's molded plastic or if those are just my abs. I also remember renting a 3DO Justin. I played a lot of Road Rash on it. The place, Alaska, Bad Guy Island. The time, 1999X. Hello, Colonel?
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
They're
I have no
terrorists,
idea,
Snake.
but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
No, they don't.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
Currently existing technology, really? No fucking wizard parts? My god.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
He threw them up, because you never see him take his pants off. So he didn't poop them. Alright, there's a spotlight there. Things we don't want. Like, look at that. They can see my footprints, so we gotta wait for the snow to cover them back up. Very impressive. Where's the guy? Whoops, that's just you go right off the edge. There's a guy. Nope, there he is. I can see him. I can see him right there. There he goes. Apparently I have max rations already.
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
No, they're your footprints. Also, highly trained soldiers, just like the most generic white guy voice. Well, whose footprints are these in the snow? Better investigate. You fucking bellend. We found a SOCOM pistol. This one's my pistol. Semi-automatic. It's not silenced, so we don't want that right now. Could I crawl under the helipad? Could you? Really gotta. There's the air duct on the first floor with fucking Sleepyhead there. Can you crawl under the helipad? I don't see any vents. Comically large pistol, it's all style though. Oh shit, that guy's fucking cruising for a bruising of me. I want to get in there, but the camera's not moving. I want to get that. But you're in my fucking way, dude.
A surveillance camera?
They use cameras on this military facility? Hang on. Got any tips for me, Colonel?
There should be a blind spot underneath that camera. You'll be okay if you stay flat up against the wall.
But no, I need to get in. Do you know anything about cameras?
What's up, Snake?
I guess I'll save it. No space! Probably should have double-checked my memory card.
Snake, remember what the Gauls said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Alright, talk to you later, ridiculous stereotype. I don't know how to get in there, unless I can actually shimmy along the corner as well. We're about to get our first alert, I think. Oh yeah! Don't mind me, just Solid Snake. Where did he go? Super soldier indeed. KO. Okay, it's a bad start. Oh, whoa! Gotta hide. Stay cool, stay cool. We're the ultimate soldier. Look at that. All that for a stun grenade. I think, yeah, we need a chaff grenade to get that camera, but I don't know where the chaff grenade is on this map. Unless you're supposed to come back out for it, but I mean like 3 stun grenades. What the fuck am I going to do with stun grenades? Could have actually used that stun grenade to drop the alert, but actually, hang on. Just because we fucked up, let's eat a ration. And if we keep a ration equipped like Metal Gear 2, you will self-revive. Oh shit, now that guy that we beat up is out here.
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
Get that camera up, which we did. That guy's gonna be a problem. Oh shit, we can do this.
Huh? What was that?
I shouldn't have done that. You can't see me. I am invisible. Not now, Colonel.
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
Is there a box out here? Or is the box inside? He might actually come around the corner, so let's hide here for a bit. Was there something on the helipad? Ooh, that's a bit of a walk. Don't you fucking dare check back here. It's a shame there's no way down. I don't think you could climb over railings and shit until the second game. I did get the SOCOM. Alright, we'll wait for him to come all the way by. And looks like we woke up that guy that was sleeping by the one vent. So now he's going to be down on the first floor causing trouble. Oh yeah, there's definitely all sorts of stuff we can skip. I forget how to snap his neck. We could read the manual. Because we have the digital version, the manual's built into it. I think it's you walk up behind him and hold punch. It's square? Okay. We'll come up here. Holy shit. We thread the needle on this one. There is something there. Those must be the chaffs. Timed it wrong? Oh no! Oh no! Whose footprints are these? I need that camera. I need to see the camera. So yeah, it was the chaffs. He's gonna see my footprints when he walks by. God, will you just finish your goddamn patrol so I can infiltrate your base? Fucking audacity of some people. Well, I'm sure somebody's watching the spotlight. Liquid Snake knows I'm coming. You just gotta get used to, like, only respecting the cone. If it's not their vision cone, you'll fucking get away with it. Jesus Christ, it actually took so long to read all those briefings. I think we'll take a break right here. Need a drink. Hello?
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
If you have any questions about the flora or fauna inside this industrial facility. But yeah, I'm going to take a little break here, like I said, so we'll be back shortly. Let's get back in there. Well, let's get in there for the first time, because we're still in this vent. Some shit there that I can't... Ooh! If I press triangle, I press my face against it, comically. But then I look down far too much. That doesn't help too much. This one...
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
It's clearly Meryl.
Something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
Yeah, so like there's a woman in the cell and you're like, what the fuck are they talking about? But if you watch the briefing, you know they mean Meryl. How convenient that I am infiltrating them right when they're about to clean the vents. What's this? Ah, another warehouse room. Hopefully I don't fuck up the camera this time. I think that first camera was specifically tricksy because you're supposed to chaff it. Did I find chaffs on the helipad? Is that what it was? It was. Disables electronics. Press square to pull pin and then release it to throw. And then the stun will knock a guy out for sure. I mean, if people get in my way, I'm going to drop them, but we'll try to be non-lethal. This is a hard game to be non-lethal. There's something in there as well. I always enjoyed, well not always, I didn't notice it until recently, but just because the earlier games in the series are when you're Solid Snake and the later games in the series are when you're Big Boss, is you can't actually... I'll finish this thought later.
Press the action button to drop down.
Did you really have to fucking interrupt me for that, Colonel? But...
Press the action...
Yeah, how do you like getting interrupted? But yeah, I thought that was probably an oversight, but it's like a wacky fact that just Solid Snake's the one that always kills people and Big Boss is always non-lethally killing people. It's like, is Solid Snake the baddie? There was a ladder there. That was convenient. Hello?
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
An elevator? Weird. Thanks for the hot tip, Colonel. Another chaff grenade. The guy patrolling over there. I never used this triangle when I was a kid, and I think it'll really help with not getting fucked on the camera transitions. I can't shimmy along this wall because the goddamn ladder's in the way. Da-da-da-da. Solid Snake. Da-da-da-da. Alright, that didn't work out. Don't mind me, just sneaking back out. I went in a vent. It should be the end of him. The perfect crime. Hell Triangle, this is, it's running on the PS3, and it's the digital version you can buy on the PlayStation Store, so it should load a little quicker. But other than that, it should be the same game. Was there ever DualShock support? I don't think they ever did. Like, maybe the PC version? Integral? That was like the Japanese re-release international edition. But I don't think they ever added analog controls. Alright, let's try not to fuck up this time. The corner shimmies are tricky. I guess you never let go and then he'll switch faces. What was that? Oh, the thermal goggles. Right. Oh. That's weird. I thought it was... Or is it double tapped on equip? Nope, maybe it's a later Metal Gear. I swore you could just tap the button to switch. Maybe it's this? Nope. I guess we'll never know. Oh yeah, I never played the original release of Metal Gear Solid 3, and I don't know how you could do it, because the camera was just so much better in Snake Eater. Now, they might hear me make noise, so we're kind of trying to walk slow here. It's L1, you're right. I was doing this. I was doing L2. I was doing this. You're not here. You can't see what I'm pressing. Yeah, it's one to toggle, and then L2 is to actually access the menu. Can I use this door? This one's number 1. You're only allowed to go through that door if you have to go pee. And then I gotta get down those stairs and not get fucking surprised by the dude there. We'll hide under this tank, because that's another Metal Gear 2 fact. You can crawl under tanks. But because we're fucking under something, we lost our radar signal. So I'm gonna get screwed when I crawl out. I don't think you lost, I don't think you lost your radar in Metal Gear 2 when you crawled under shit. Which, I really wish I had it. Any neck-breaking action too? I'm not gonna go out of my way to kill anybody. Never know. Just respect that vision cone. I'm too far away. He might see me though. Guys just having a high five party over there? Don't let me fucking stop you. That's a vent outside. I think that's the elevator there. So I think we can summon the elevator and then hide under the tank. And they'll be like, oh, that's weird. I'm just not sure. This, oh, there we go. There we go. Fuck, how do I summon it? Oh, I don't have a key card yet. That's the cargo elevator, the double line. Wait for him to turn, and it'll give us time to get under the tank. Hello? You gonna tell me how buttons work, Colonel? Solid Snake, war hero / professional retard.
Snake, use the elevator to move from floor to floor. To call the elevator, press the button on the nearby control panel by pressing the action button. The elevator should show up in no time.
It actually did show up pretty fast. Alright, stay cool. What is that a fart cloud on the radar? Is this Dwarf Fortress? Watch out, Snake, miasma.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Whatever you say. Stereotype. Alright, hallway seems safe. What's this way, or is this locked? That's level 6. I don't even know what that is. That's like when you have too much Taco Bell and it's number 2, but it's coming out of your wiener. I'm going number 6! Call the doctor! Hello?
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
I can appreciate that the Colonel's looking out for me, but Jesus Christ, dude. Ration in the vent? There weren't 2 rations, unfortunately. I think, what is it? Every time we fight a boss, we can hold an extra ration, which is also from the old Metal Gears.
Is that a woman?
Well, well, well. I like how he had to look carefully. That's not very flattering for her. Is that a woman?
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Use your eyes, Snake. Yeah, the man behind the legend. Special needs Snake. Hello, DARPA chief? There you are.
Who's that?
The coolest possible way to get out of the event.
You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects.
I blew 2 of them up.
How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card.
Oh wow,
Works
level
together with
1.
the body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Help me, Snake! I'm going number 6!
Dead.
Hello?
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Alright. It's not like I knew how to get him out anyways. Get me out of here! It's like, alright, well I swam here. What the fuck is going on out there? Stay cool. Come in! Oh! Door just opened.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Handle it, Meryl! I'm gonna get a fucking game over here. I don't know how to shoot. Hold X to... Sorry, not X, square. Terrorist scum! Hang on, I'm reloading. Yeah, thanks for the help, Meryl. This better not be about my low health.
Snake, what are you doing? Take care of the bad guys and get the hell out of there. You better use that weapon you found.
It's been a while, Campbell. Campbell! I'm a shit shot.
Snake!
Campbell, I'm not okay. I got shot several times with an assault rifle. Actually, I wonder if I can just throw the stun grenade. Yeah, I could stun grenade, or I guess I could just CQC them all. Ah, secret password. I'm out. How do you throw this thing? 99 losers. You're welcome, Meryl.
Shoot!
Oh shit, there's more.
I'm telling you, shoot!
There you go. Hey, that's a man's bum.
Snake, what are you doing? Take care of the bad guys and get the hell out of there. You better use that weapon you found.
What if I didn't find a weapon, Campbell? We'll equip the rations for the auto heal here. I'm a bit of a killbot, apparently. Shit! Will you? This sequence is over. A good shot, I am not. All the more reason to be non-lethal! Out of bullets! Okay, I'm sure they'll never come back to investigate this.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
You don't have a card key, see ya.
Who are you?
Fucking, he's got his priorities straight after a gunfight. Whoa, nice.
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
It's a few too many dudes. I did it! I missed him with every shot. Keep up the great work, Meryl. Hello?
Good girl. Just like that.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Jesus. I'm hallucinating. Is it the nanomachines? No, probably some wizard shit. Over and out, Snake. Oh, we've got a level 1 key card, which we do have to equip it, which is a little awkward. Don't we? No, this is 6, right, because I'm going number 6, I remember. Hello, there we go. Let's go down to B2. But I think there was a level 1 key card upstairs. Key card door. Because I remember making a number 1 joke. Don't want to accidentally kill anybody. Look at that. Number 1. What did I tell you? Don't be a camera. Okay, what do we got? Show me what you got. Cardboard box for sneaking. To heliport written on it. I'm now the ultimate soldier. I have a lot of chaff grenades. I should consider using these and not hoarding them, because I think there's only a couple boss fights where the chaffs really save your life. And I think maybe the cameras get confused by the box. People are less likely to get confused, but I think the camera might get confused by the box. I think that was it, though. I don't think there was another level 1 here. Bosses just increase rations, or they might increase my carry capacity for all items. You might be right, Justin. Alright, we're going down to B2. Oops. Yeah, and max HP. Which we're really going to need, because... Well, I mean, if you never get hit, you don't need HP, but... And then this is... I think there was a floor just like this in Metal Gear 2, where it was just all... Whoa! Alright, boss, our nuclear disposal facility's almost done. What do you think? Could you put some bottomless pits in the warehouse? You know, just in case people sneak in? That's really weird, but alright. There we go, 1. C4, that gets us through the walls. Level 5. Grenade. Only grenades are allowed in this room. Do you understand? Only grenades are stored here. Well, this one's just open. More rock'em sock'em bullets. Number 2, which we can't use. Gotta keep moving too, because those fucking floors. They'll drop you. Have I been in here? I have. Yeah, because it's just the 6 rooms. Okay. And then we can't go through here because we don't have level 4, but they cemented up some of the walls. Was it this one? No, it's distinctly different. It will be painted not... Well, actually, this looks right. That looks C4 size. Let's save it, though, because it's been a while. And I think we don't have to really worry about it until we turn off the PlayStation.
What is it, Snake?
I think we can always continue when we die.
Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it.
Incorrect.
If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
That's a stupid quote for idiots. Alright, how do I use C4? Press X to set and then circle to detonate. There you go. I think we have to be careful too, because if I put it on the ground, it might not get the wall. Well, 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 what do we have here? Now, why would they do this? More C4. More bullets. Jesus! Look at that pixelated explosion. What a time to be alive, 1998. Stun grenades. And then one of these side walls should have a C4 wall. Oh wait, well, well, well. There it is there. I can't remember. Can I call when I'm jammed? Yeah, we have our first boss coming up.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful.
I would like to save my game, please. Looks like I remember the bosses, but I don't remember like all the in-between parts. Oh, they're separate saves. Oops.
Be careful, Snake.
So we can't use the C4. This is also our last piece of C4. It was just enough to get in. Actually, no, it's not, because I see 2 walls we can blow. Hello? Oh, some sort of sex dungeon.
Am I too late?
Am I late for the party? You swing?
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
How much do I remember about Ocelot? I've played everything but Metal Gear 5. So we can't use any explosives, it'll set off the C4, but I think we might be able to stun grenade him. I know the trick is you want him to shoot his 6 bullets.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
That did get him. I also can't see, unfortunately. Oh, it looks like I do have to shoot him. Oh shit, that was a regular grenade. Bad news, Mr. President. Yep, that fucking got him. Whoops.
You idiot!
Was that Ocelot yelling at me? You killed my hostage. Now I have no leverage. Alright, we want to go the other way first, because that wasn't the boss. So, like, you could stun him, which was cool, but I can't keep track of where he is, so it looks like we don't want to punch him, because you can't really do the non-lethal kills with the non-lethal kills. Can't do the non-lethal boss fights in this first game. Oh, shit! Alright, let's not go that way. Calm down, Mei Ling. It was a different timeline. Alright, so yeah, we can stun grenade him and then shoot him, or just shoot him. The hard part is aiming the gun. It's like, a lot of these boss fights depend on you being able to aim the fucking gun. I could chuck a chaff, but it didn't look like there's anything in there that's going to help me fight Ocelot, right? Because we're at 2 rations, so we already have maximum healing. And we're at maximum ammo. I definitely remember when I was a little kid, because I was pretty young when this game came out. Well, not too young, I guess. I was like... not too young. I was younger than I am today. And I got stuck on this guy for a fucking good amount of time. I think we only get 3 stuns. I'd say he's one of the harder boss fights just because you're not used to the game yet, and it's kind of tricky compared to the others. Hello. So he's over there, top left. I don't think I can stun myself. I might be wrong. Ah, Christ. I'm gonna do that one-shot and run shit.
I love the reload.
Gun's got some fucking kick to it when he does get me, unfortunately. Oh shit, it takes him a while to reload. I got the rations, we're winning.
Don't you want to settle this?
I need ammo. I think if we hide from him too much, he actually shoots Baker a little bit. I fucking played Metal Gear, kid. Get out of my way.
I love the smell of Corda. You know, that's sulfur.
Shit.
But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
Christ, he's stunning me right when I line the shot up. There we go.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What?
Ow! My gun shooting hand.
Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you? I like you. I have no name.
Oh.
That exoskeleton.
Okay, see ya. I have a silencer now. Neat. I guess I was supposed to have one. Because he's got it in the cinematic.
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot. Damn! Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja?
That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
Number 6 again. Jesus.
What the hell? Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn!
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Shooting him a bunch made me feel stronger. Well, later, loser. Number 4, we don't get to go up this way. Alright, we can use the C4. And we want to throw a chaff grenade because there's those gun turrets on the wall. Fuck, now this guy's peeping on me here. Oh, level 2 means we can grab an extra treasure in here. That socked him, yeah. What level are you for? Oh, that was the other side of the boss room. Okay, okay. Level 2. Ooh, famous. Well, well, well. The walls were different colored. Whatever could that be? I can use these ciggies to see the laser. Remember that from Metal Gear. Well, well, well. Oh yeah, I guess if you wanted to be smarter, the thermal scope would work. But I guess it's possible to not grab the thermal. So they give you the permanent smokes. Level 2 to get me out of here. I actually don't think I want to go out right now. I want that guy to walk right by. He doesn't hear the door. His gene therapy gives him superior hearing. I'm sure it does. Fucking nowhere to hide if this guy comes peeping. To level 5. Shit. Did these reset? No, no they didn't. level 3. It's the level 1 where we started. Alright, that's it for this floor. We can go up to... Oh, right. We can call Meryl. You have to use the code that's on the case. It's 140.15, which I remember because it fucks your whole run if you forget.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second-floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second-floor basement?
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Ah.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action, and now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl, everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Okay. Oops.
Snake, don't be so impatient. Settle down. I need a little more time to get the cargo door open. I'll call you when I get the door open. Just wait a little, okay?
Okay. I guess we got to see an extra conversation there. Oh, Master Miller.
Snake, you've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon. If things are getting too complicated, try to simplify your thoughts. You can also try calling Campbell for advice.
Don't worry, Colonel. Meryl is fine.
Thank God.
Meryl is a very strong woman. I really respect her.
She's got plenty of heart.
Thanks, Snake.
Not so fast. The real mission is still ahead.
We'll give it a saveroo.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Need you to save my game. Armory
Snake, like Shakespeare said, naught's had, all spent, while our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items, too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
Could you fuck off telling me to not grab so many items? Am I ever going to call the Russian girl? I forget what her codec is off the top of my head. I think once we get to the next building, she'll call me. We have to make it to the disposal facility to the north. Damn it, I always try to double tap those buttons and it doesn't work. Alright. Was there anything on B1 that required a level 2? I doubt it, but let's take a little breather. There is a locked room here. Well, it's not locked at all, it's just the shitter. Had some bullets in it. I guess if you're going number 6 and you just want to put one in your head. I'm not going out like this. I'm not going out doing number 6. Nothing under the desk. Man, a laptop and a computer. Someone's living like a king in 1998. Oh, wait. If I was treasure, I'd hide under the bed. Alright, well that's why I'm not treasure. We'll try the other one. Well, well, well. Bed rations. Holding out on me, DARPA Chief? This is level 6, so we can't go through that. The door that started it all. Oops. I don't think there was anything else here. I think the box room was the only door up here. So, okay, she's opened the door for us.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Perfect.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
Man, in an airlock with poison gas. At replaying this game, this place feels like it was built in Dwarf Fortress. Alright.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors. You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them and the doors will seal off and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
We can just use our thermal goggles, but let's see what everybody else thinks.
People who have been through war and survived develop a kind of sixth sense to warn them of danger. Trust your instincts as a soldier, as a gamer.
That didn't help at all. This dude's just giving me astrology advice. Master Miller, I'm in trouble. What should I do? Good fortune will find you if you smile.
It looks like the place is protected by infrared sensors. Somehow you'll have to make it past the beams. If you have any questions about weapons or equipment,
there it
you
is.
should ask our military analyst, Nastasha. Her frequency is 141.52.
Oh, I gotta enter it myself. Ah, shit, what was it? 4-2 or 5-2? No, not that.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Oh, hang on. You got any hot tips?
Snake, that room is set with infrared sensors. You should be able to see them if you had some smoke. Cigarette smoke or something.
Sorry, but these are smokeless cigarettes.
You mean those cigarettes that are designed to cut down on secondhand smoke? Oh, well, don't worry. If you blow the smoke in the direction of the infrared sensors, you should be able to see them. That was a good idea, bringing the cigarettes, but don't smoke too much. Cigarettes make you weak in mind and body. They are bad for you.
She's fucking smoking! Alright, another thing we can do is we can call her when we're holding guns and she'll tell us shit about them.
Snake, that room is set with...
Not when we're in this room, apparently. Now I'm not going to use the cigarettes because they hurt us. Oh no. Okay. And that's just on all the time. Like, if you're just working here, then they get fucking Matt Damon like an Elysium. No, wait, don't release the poison gas! Sorry, that's the way she goes, homie. And I happen to know for a fact that there's a boss.
You caught Snake?
Save the game, please. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman.
In China, they say you must cross the river before you tell the crocodile he has bad bread. Do you know what that means? It means that the wise man avoids danger first. Use your brain to avoid traps and stay away from the enemy.
Crocodiles can't talk, Mei Ling. Jesus Christ. You know what they say, Snake. Get two birds stoned at once. Hello?
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
We don't have a mine detector, but we know again from Metal Gear 2 that you can just crawl over mines to disarm them automatically. Right now I'm looking for treasure. A ration, which we will need. We are full.
Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message.
I'm pretty good at backflipping out of the way of things. Ironically, he doesn't have a backflip.
That's right.
When I'm
You
playing.
belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight.
Chuck Farley. That's the man I call when there's a Native American in my game. I'm running over the landmines like an idiot. Let's start the fight over. Chuck Farley. Giant and shaman. Oh, shit. Yes, I know, Deep Throat. Mine detector would be a godsend, actually, it turns out. I think the trick here is you chaff, and then that makes them pop out of the tank and you throw a grenade at them. I do not have max chaffs, though. I passed the mine detector? Where would it have been? Oh, it would have been back by Ocelot, wouldn't it? We can go back there just for giggles if I die again. We don't need it, but... I'm just gonna run out. Alright. No, I'm not. I guess you do have to hide and throw chaffs over the rock. Yeah, just crawl through this whole fight. Are you sure Snake said he was coming this way? Actually, hang on. We got a radio for this. Nastasha, Deep Throat. No response. Fuck you, man.
That M1 tank is equipped with advanced Victronics. Once it locks onto a target, it automatically tracks it. And its main gun is effective up to 3,000 meters. To get close, you'll have to confuse its tracking system.
Just like I predicted.
Your chaff. If you can jam the system and get close enough, it won't be able to use its main gun. Use your chaff at a long distance to fool its electronic systems.
But then we can't stand too close because it can just run us over as well. Alright. There we go. Alright, thanks, mine. Bet you didn't know I run faster than fucking bullets. That's who we gotta kill, that little homie. Oh, I like it just fine. Oh shit, no I don't! Just chaff to get close enough again. I cannot fucking get the grenade up. There we go, you gotta be right next to it. Not that close. Oof! My chin! There we go. Oh, I'm okay though, probably. Better luck next time, kid. Do you have a key card? Well, well, well. How lucky.
I hope you are happy he got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon.
Yeah.
Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so, but I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always?
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
Ah. Tough kid alert. Crawl under that. What's up here then? A ration. Ooh. A sneak peek of what's in the next room. Not a very useful one. There's at least one guy, there's some cameras. Hello?
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said. Totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
You said I'm not allowed to. Gotta find somewhere to hide. There's a guy there. Oh shit, that is not where I want to be then. Guy patrolling there. I want to get inside that car. Check for treasure. Oh, hello. Bullets that I'm not allowed to use. Okay, here we go. Oh. It's like, you're not allowed to shoot. What are they patrolling this room for then? I think if they see me, they might give me a game over if they fire their weapon. Ah, I didn't find the way up. There's a way up. Is that a camera looking right at the stairs? Talk about bad luck. It must be up the stairs. Thought I saw a camera. Oh, well, my lucky day. He's going off on his adventure. Later, sucker. Or am I underground? Ladies' room, even though there's only one woman on the entire island. I can't get in here. Negative, you are a boy. Oh, I don't need to see that. Oh, don't mind me. Uh-oh. It's art. It's for an art project. God damn it. We had our fun with that one. Let's not waste any rations.
What's wrong? Snake!
So you can maybe sneak by that guy, but he does not hang out there indefinitely rubbing his dick. Let's wait for him to leave. Huh. Stop pissing. Well, back to peeing. Are you fucking serious? There's nothing here. Why can I see his mosaic cock through the wall? There he goes. I guess that just means there's one more patrol I need to worry about because I took too long. Man, those are some very sharp edges on those toilets. Shit! Now he has to go pee! This level 3? Yep, it's exactly level 3. Ah! Stun grenade ×3. What else do we have here? Well, hello? A Nikita launcher. Remote controlled missile. This thing's a real fucker to use, if I recall. Let's see what Nastasha has to say about it.
Those are remote-controlled miniature reconnaissance missiles, sometimes called Nikita missiles. They've got CCD cameras in their nose cones. After you fire them, they'll transmit their visual data to your monitor. You can control their flight freely in all directions. But the missiles have a limited amount of fuel. Watch the gauge carefully. Press the first-person view button to see the missile's visual data. Use them wisely.
Campbell?
Snake, you've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich, the Metal Gear engineer.
He's probably being held prisoner in the second-floor basement of the Warhead storage building.
Second floor basement. I'm in the first floor basement. Oh, shit, that guy's coming. I'll just hit him with this like it's a baseball bat. Hey, there's some bullets under that desk. Oh shit, that guy's done from his piss break. Don't you come in here. Snakes only. Do they just take turns pissing? Man, these guys drink too much. I guess you just check the side while that guy's in the shitter. I gotta get out of here. I do not want to be stuck under that desk when they come back from the bathroom. Alright, that should be what we need to get through the second sub-basement. Let's take a little break here, though, because I also have to go to the bathroom, much like the soldiers on B1, so we'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're looking for Dr. Emmerich. Oh no. That's a problem. Oh, this. I remember this. We have to shoot a Nikita at the fuse box. So it's like the very first time you have to use the Nikita launcher, your life's on the line.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Now, the trick to the Nikita... Let's put our rations on. I only have one ration. The trick to the Nikita is if you don't change its direction, it keeps speeding up, and we need that to get to it in time. Fire, and then I think first person. So if we keep turning, it shouldn't speed up. Alright, never mind. That was a fucking joke. I remember that being incredibly frustrating when I was a kid. So it's still poison. Just, oh shit. Never, fuck that, we'll just turn the switch off first. We'll worry about that shit when we're not suffocating on poison gas. We need to find a gas mask. Whew. Oh, everything okay in there, fellas? Now, why would you have an airlock and then an airlock?
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
Spooky. By the way, I have one rash, and this is gonna be fucking awful.
It's a ghost.
Cool guns, guys. I won't loot any of them. Hello? I heard gunfire. Cool. Ah. This is going to be really tricky. We'll save it even though I shouldn't.
What's up, Snake?
Got to do a boss fight with a single ration. Nuke building.
How's it going, Snake? Have you gotten used to using the radar yet?
Yeah, it's a great system. Not only can I read the topography, but I can monitor the movement of the bad guys, too.
Pretty convenient, huh? It also makes it easy for us to see everything that you're doing.
You're watching everything?
Of course. If you were my boyfriend, you'd never be able to cheat on me.
Being monitored 24 hours a day, that'd be like hell.
Don't think of it like that. At least you'd never get lost.
Don't think of it like that, the Chinese person says. Ho, Nelly.
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What? What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. Fine. He can watch from inside there.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Okay, I don't think this is like a hand-to-hand fight. I think there's rations in the arena, and I need to fucking find them right now. We don't want to use a gun, because I know he parries it. Oh shit, I don't want to be stuck in here. Get the fuck out of my way.
That's good, Snake.
Let's try one of these.
Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand.
Oh.
Is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Says the fucking weeb. Come on, where are you, you little fucking weeb? Oh! Fine, I'll take the fucking grenades off. Kung Fu's no good. Alright, your Kung Fu's pretty good. We're not even hitting each other, we're just... Yeah, you think you can flip? Check this flip out. Ah, I gotta stop fucking walking to that one. This is my last ration. We are nowhere near done. There it goes. I might actually have to double back and find rations. Especially if you keep getting me with these. Very nice of him to hesitate, thank God. Did Chaff work on him? He got really fucking mad when I was throwing grenades. Oh, yep. Chaff stun him, but stuns don't stun him. Whoops. So that just buys me some time. Oh, nope. That fucking lasted a while. Enjoy your concussion, kid. How many of these do we have? I actually have 7 of these. We can probably ride this to the end. Just shoot him? Come on now. Hand-to-hand combat is the basis of all combat. Come here, you little shit. The old Solid Snake would never resolve to a weapon. Old Solid Snake didn't have a fucking robot suit either, asshole. Ah, that sucked. Only got one hit off out of that one. Come on. Oh, I'm just another one. Snake, you can't defeat me with a weapon like that. I just fucking drop kick him in the jaw. Okay, maybe you can. Get back here, you little rascal. Please, there's no reason to break the servers. Get out of there. I think he actually stays down until the fucking... Alright, now I'm out of chaffs. And I'm actually out of rations as well, so...
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
Oh, this is really gonna fall apart at the end. Are you for real, dude? Thermal goggles will give him away here. I see ya. Whoops, I accidentally punched that monitor.
Like old times. I've been waiting for this pain.
I think you're extra weird now, aren't you? Yep. Fuck. Should have known. I think I maybe shoot him in that part. Or maybe I have to bait it out. Maybe we do have to use the gun. I don't have enough rations and the fight's kind of drawn out. I think we did pretty well. Not blind, I mean I fought him before. He's a pretty memorable fight. I mean, yeah, there's Famous in the corner. You must shoot him with the Famous when he's stunned.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
There you go. Actually, maybe he's completely vulnerable when he's chaffed.
Snake, you can't defeat me with a weapon like that.
Where are you, little shit? Maybe not. Maybe Famous isn't the play.
Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat.
I feel I don't want the chaffs. I think I'll want to save the chaffs for when he gets all weird at the end. Because he wastes too much time not wanting to fight. Jesus. Oh, into the server, dude? Nah. You want to get him in that weird state where he, like, parries for a second? Because then he just lets me do it. Alright, there goes that ration. Oh, I shouldn't have walked into that one. You quit fucking around and let me karate chop you. Damn it. Oh, that's interesting. We really delayed this phase with the chaff grenades, apparently. I mean, I know you're there, fella. Don't fucking play games with me.
I'm here, Snake.
Nah, I'm not sure how you do this without the thermal scope. It's just, he's hard to see. Looks like it's the same 4 or 5 spots, though. Yeah, he really fucking goes ham. Maybe I can shoot him here. Nope. Okay, he gets a little upset at that. I think 6 might be enough to finish him off. Oh shit, that one was a waste. He doesn't get up until the chaff's gone. Nah, I don't think I can throw a grenade at him when he's on the ground like that. No, I can't. It's gonna be a little close. I'm almost out of my chaffs. That was the last one. Oh shit! Blows up in your fucking hand. This is gonna suck. That's exactly how I died last time. Why did I do that? Okay, I see what he does. Goes right behind you. Nothing personal, kid. You're going through some stuff, huh?
I felt that, Snake. Do you remember me now?
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar. What? Not again. What's happening?
Is it over?
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants. How long are you gonna stay in there?
Huh? Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
Your uniform is different than theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Chief Engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
Huh. Are you hurt?
Oh, I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the President personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it, in a joint venture between ArmsTech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using Nova and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment.
I didn't do this. The ninja did that.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn. Damn. I'm such a fool. It's all my fault. The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind, but the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too. Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me!
Meryl, what happened? Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
Way of walking, huh?
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation. Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
I do need rations, Otacon. Wipe away that fear. Full health. Let's equip the ration, which I can't because I'm out. Let's just call him. I don't think I've ever asked him for food before. Oh, shit. 140.14, 141.4.
Well, it looks like you've rescued Emmerich for the time being.
Yeah, with that stealth camouflage, he should be able to hide safely. Gray Fox. I can't believe it. But the real problem is your niece. The way the codec got cut off like that has me worried. Something must have happened to her.
You're worried about Meryl?
Not exactly. It's just that she's holding the detonation code override keys. They're our last chance of stopping that nuclear launch.
You're a cold man. Your mission is more important than the life of your companions?
This is war. Survival is the name of the game. Sometimes you have to be cold to survive.
Yes, but...
Snake, either way, I want you to find Meryl as soon as possible.
I understand.
$141.12.
You still haven't found Meryl? Snake, the warhead storage building that you're in has 1 floor above ground and 2 floors below ground. Why don't you search there too?
I'm hungry.
Snake,
You worthless shit. Alright, so Meryl's in the ladies' room. But let's do some exploring and then call it a night here. I want to take this level 4 back to the first building. And that's about it. I basically want to go to that warehouse, restock all our grenades and shit, because we used up every single chaff on him. I think it's always gassy, but I don't think it's electrified anymore. Well, that could be anything. Gas mask, perfect. Now we can explore safely, except I have to take off my gas mask to open the door. Obviously, right? They're all fucking level. Oh, look at that. Whoop, whoop. First person. Oh, forgot the goggles. Alright. Down, I need some chaffs for these fucking guns shooting me up. The sad thing is I think those guns count as alerts for our final score. Not that we're going to be shooting for a good one. We're going to get a bad one, like Retarded Gerbil. That'll be our code name. Are these all 4s? That's a 1. Need that. There's it's actually pretty much nothing but guns in here. Uh-oh. God damn it. You know I need chaffs and you're not giving any chaffs. Tricky dick building. It's actually really hard to look for clues when I have the gas mask on. I'm also very low on oxygen. Don't fucking see me? Okay, good. I am very, very low on oxygen. Ooh, night vision goggles. Yes, I know I'm low on health. Oh shit! Even with the gas mask, you just die, really. That's game over. That sucks. We were doing so well in that room. So we need the night vision goggles. Don't really need anything else in that room. Yeah, apparently if your oxygen bar is completely empty, the gas mask serves no purpose. Oh, sorry. I think it still drains. It just drains way slower. Yeah, it just drains way slower. Buy me some time there. Yeah, she's an oldie. 1998. I don't think I can shoot that for a shortcut. Can't. Can I not shut the gas off? You know I don't know, Fat Cow. Think I can beat this guy? Yep. Now we just gotta crawl across that minefield. There's no quick way. I think there's a quicker way than this to get between the buildings, but we have to go further through the story to unlock it. What difficulty is this on? Oh, this is just normal. I like Metal Gear Solid. I'm not super good at it. So, I mean, we're not going to try to challenge ourselves or anything. Whoa! So you guys have upgraded your security. Wait for that light to turn green. Ah, fuck, we'll just go. Right, the mines. Alright, well. We gotta crawl in. Wasn't the box used as transportation? Son of a bitch, you're right, Justin. I could put the box on and get in the truck and it would drive me back to the heliport. The problem is we don't have a box to take us back to the disposal facility, so we'd still have to run the way back. Which, again, is from Metal Gear 2. I think it was actually used more in Metal Gear 1. It's from both of them. But I mean, helipad is better than walking across that snow, because the helipad's not a particularly hard map. I guess they just forgot to turn that part of the defenses on today. Level 1, I don't remember this. I never opened that. Oh. I could choke him out, but I think that kills him. We'll just stun grenade him. I'm feeling generous. Suppressor for my gun. That was unfortunately an alert. I mean, you don't really need the suppressor if you're not killing people. You can shoot cameras, I guess. B1 was the number 6 door, so B2 is the warehouse we want. Am I trying to go for particular? Oh no, we're just playing through. I think we'll play through, and then I'll play through again. We'll show both endings. We need those chaps to get by the guns, so... I think he might have changed his outfit now that the story's advanced. 2 full playthroughs? Well, once you beat it the first time, the second playthrough is really fast. Not really fast, but I mean, like, you skip the cutscenes. You can cover a lot of ground on your second playthrough. That's a fiver. 5.56ers with pineapples. Nobody calls them that, I'm fairly confident, but grenades only in this room. Only put grenades here. The unlocked room is where they keep all the pistol bullets. That's like the one thing a guy sneaking in would have probably at this point. This is the famous room. I don't really use the famous because we don't kill people, so it's not an amazing... Nikita missiles here. Says a trap door, right? No, I've already been in here. Okay. Presumably, it's got to be the mine detector after the Ocelot fight, because I don't know... I don't know what else could be down here. And it makes sense, because you double back for it, because you would want it to go through the field more easily. Alright, it did a loading screen, so we should not get fucked if we die here. Famos. Ration. Can't open that one, really. It's actually a lot of guns in here, Jesus. Gotta eat my fucking ration again. We have a healing problem. So it wasn't the mine detector. Where the fuck is it? Oh, what's the camera for? I think it's just the camera, too. Take photos wherever you like! For SOCOM pistol. And then... there we go. Now she's silenced. If we want to shoot cameras or people, probably cameras. I'm pretty sure I can shoot a camera. No, actually, maybe I can't shoot a camera with it because I don't think you can first-person aim in the first game. I want to say the mine detector's down here somewhere, and I just fucking missed that door. Famos. No, it's 2 A's. I don't think the thermal goggle reveals hidden walls. Mad lad. I'm pretty sure we got all the C4 walls down here. Oh, no, you're right. It does show the trapdoor. Learn something new every day. I did not know that. Well, maybe like teenager me knew it. This is gonna bug the shit out of me. So, we didn't get any rations, which I was honestly hoping for more than anything. Was I a strategy guide user? No, you can... I figured it out. Got nothing but time on your hands. It's not an overly complicated game, honestly. I think that's why I liked it so much when I was younger. It's that kind of game where you can outsmart it and you're like, oh, I'm smart. I did it. I guess we'll go up to B1, but B1 was just the prison. Yeah, I don't think there's any other... I don't think there's any other doors to unlock, so I don't know where this mine detector could be. Maybe you do have to do the minefield the first time without it. Oh well. Yeah, because that was a level 1 up there, which we did. Thermals might show minds. You know what? You might be right. You might be right there, Justin. And I think this is just off forever. Yeah, we just had to worry about that the one time. I guess because if you never find the thermal goggles, this is like a very painful room. You use the cigarettes every time. Open, close, open, close, open. See if you're right. Holy shit, you're right. And then, of course, I could also place these claymores myself. If, like, a guy is going to patrol in a way that I don't want to deal with, I could put a claymore in his way. That is a snug arc, but I guess that's what you want in a sentry gun, huh? I really need rations. Thermal show mines. That'll come in handy for our second playthrough. And yeah, we'll just stop here. So I think we made some good progress. It's not a super long game. Ideally, we finish our first playthrough tomorrow, but I don't think I can finish the rest of this game in one sitting. Let's call Mei Ling, give it a save-a-roo, and then we'll be back tomorrow with more Metal Gear Solid 1.
An old Chinese saying, a scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar. Einstein said it another way. He said that only a life lived for others is worth living. That's why I entered MIT instead of Princeton or Vassar like my friends. I wanted to do applied physics, not just a theoretical stuff. I wanted to make things for people. The Soliton radar system or the Codex system. I just wanted to make something that would be useful for people. I think that it was the same for Dr. Emmerich too. But he was used like a tool, used to make a horrible killing machine. Maybe it would be better if engineers like us just stopped making things. I don't know.
Let's save it and call it a night here. I make things that help people, and she just made 2 terrible surveillance technologies. You could make, like, a robot that scratches your back, or the cure for cancer. She's like, no, surveillance shit. That's how we're gonna do it. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then.